How's it going today, YouTube? Well, today we're gonna give this old 283 a little clean up and a paint job. Now I know what you're thinking. I said I'm gonna take the intake and stuff like that off, but yeah, I don't want paint on the new intake, so we're gonna paint it now with that one, and when we put the new one on, it should pop pretty nicely. And as far as the oil pan goes, if we, scuff that up at all or anything else, we can touch it up. It's no big deal. But might as well do something with it, because I'd like to start ordering parts for it. Alright, stay tuned. Alright guys, well, I've decided that we're just going to go ahead and pull the intake off. It's really not that much to tape off, and I don't want to have it off and then have a bunch of oil go all over the engine. So, and plus it'll be one step ahead for when we get the 4-barrel intake to put on it. And we get to see if there's any bent push rods or anything like that. So we'll go ahead and we'll pull the intake off and the oil pan and see what we got going on. Because like I said, we're going to put front and rear main seals in this just because it's out of it. I'm really debating on doing head gaskets, but you know, I think it'll be fine. So, all right. not too bad in there. A little sludgy. I've seen a lot worse. That's exactly what I was worried about, though, having it be a total mess and have to redo what I already did. So that, and I can clean the water jackets up a little bit. They're a little bit rusty. Surprisingly enough, the freeze plugs, I cleaned them up. Well, that one's dirty again, but you can see they look almost brand new. I mean, brand new. Here's a good example. Yeah, they look good. So I know I said I was going to replace the freeze plugs, but I mean, if they look that good, then I'm not sure if I'm going to bother. Wouldn't be that big an ordeal to replace them afterwards if something were to happen. This car is not going to get driven a whole lot. So, and certainly not in the wintertime. Doesn't look too bad in there, though. Alright, let's get the oil pan off. Well, they say the key to a good paint job is the prep work, so I've pretty much got them down to bare metal. And I know if you're painting a car, really, bare metal is not what you want to achieve. But I'd say at least the valve covers are ready for some paint. Let's paint them up. Alright, last coat. Alrighty. I'll let them dry now. Well, for some odd reason, that didn't record at all, but while those were drying, the valve covers, I decided to do something totally unrelated, and of course, it wasn't on camera. We lost a wheel and everything. Decided to go and get the parts frame from out back so we can start transferring good parts onto it. And yeah, figures, didn't record. Right, well, there she is. Okay, set that there. for now. Got the old trusty rev. Must be a stud broke. Something. Yeah. I want to at least make this a roller, so don't do that shit. The only way to do that is to start working on it. So, stay tuned. Alright, we got these setting up here. They're pretty much dry. They're turning out pretty nice. I think we're going to go ahead and put some black paint on the Chevy there, so that'll look pretty cool. What do you think?
Good.
Good.
And make sure to like and subscribe.
Oh, that's right, buddy. We got the 283 buttoned up for the week because it's time to go back to work tomorrow. Got the other frame up here and ready. Can start working on it. Can see exactly what needs replaced on that. That's the only bad spot. So, just a lot of work. But we got time to do it, right, Will? Well, I think that's going to do it for this week's episode. Just a quick little episode again. Little update. A little more progress. Next week, we're thinking about doing a Will It Run video on a old K5 Blazer from the 80s. And it's got the 6.2 Detroit in it, from what I understand. And yeah, that should be fun. So, also we got to go get that Ford still up on Rusty's hill there. And a couple more vehicles that we have lined up to go get. So, just finding the time to do it. And right now I don't have my truck right now. So, got to fix that. So, just doing what we can on the Impala. But hey, progress is progress. Alright, until next time, like, comment, subscribe. Franklin Stein's Garage.